Finally, Return by Death explained to Subaru, and a cameo from more witch waifus. So what's up guys, Foxen here. ReZero Season 2 Episode 9. We got the long-awaited Return by Death discussion. A bunch of new witches, and Roswell's secret too? Oh yes. So go ahead and witch smash that like. Almost made it to 6,000 last time, so let's try it one more time. I'm still 50-50 to see what I'm gonna do with these, so let's go ahead and get this witch party started. The Return by Death talk with this lovely witch. You really have Echidna confirming what you all suspected. Subaru's almighty isekai power was a gift from the Witch of Envy. Isn't that just great? Being loved by a witch. In the light novel, Echidna stated that this power to deny death could only come from envy. As for the Return by Death limit, in the anime I do recall Subaru hinting at being worried about this maybe like one time. But if you ever really wondered why Subaru didn't just off himself to reset, there potentially being a limit was a constant stressful issue on his mind. For example, Subaru died 3 times at the capital. Could that have meant he only had a similar limit after his save point got reset to the mansion? It was something he wondered. Unfortunately, Echidna wasn't too sure about this, although she does think this respawn ability is unlimited. Hopefully really unlimited, and not like your supposed unlimited data. Either way, you heard that, Subaru? Time to carry this big ass knife around or a grenade. Make the Witch of Envy work for you. So getting to an anime cut, Echidna asked Subaru if he'd be interested in learning how to remove this authority, to which Subaru was worried if that could even be possible. So far there's been so many people he's been able to save due to this power. A little bit later, Echidna ends. The authority that allows Subaru to return by death is due to the witch's wild delusion. If this witch delusion were to expire, goodbye respawn ability, which means Subaru better not do anything to piss off the witch. Next question, why did the Witch of Envy give Subaru this curse or gift? Really depending on how you view it. It turns out this episode really is like 50 questions, and Echidna is much too logical. Subaru has this ability to redo the past and proceed without any mistake, which means Subaru, you got the ultimate cheat sheet. The cost is really just the pain. Echidna brings up an important point. Return by Death only cares about Subaru. It is meant so Subaru doesn't reach a bad ending or this brick wall. Keep in mind this is at the cost no matter how horrible the death, death by bunny, or how badly his mind is broken. At the same time, it doesn't care about the individual lives of other people, whether they live or die. Of course, the most recent example is Rema. Although you have seen Emilia and countless others perish too, which really just means that anyone that has been helped or saved due to Subaru has really only been a side effect of Subaru using the ability, meaning Subaru choosing to use the power for that purpose. So yes, Return by Death is a double-edged sword. The advantages: Subaru cannot die, which allows him to move forward and progress. At the same time, Subaru has been using it for his own benefit to save his loved ones. The disadvantages: it only cares about Subaru. It really doesn't matter how Subaru makes it out, so there will be a lot of pain. Depending on Subaru's actions, he could actually find himself in this path where people have been lost and then he's unable to redo that. Perfect example here is Potato Rem. Subaru, you should ask how to control your autosave. So despite knowing all of this, I do like how Subaru now refers to this as a blessing. And just to clarify something since the anime did not. Since Return by Death saves nothing but Subaru, he firmly decided he would save everything but himself. What a way to live. As for what Subaru could not say out loud, Echidna knew she was teasing him. Subaru was just happy he no longer had to bear this secret alone. He actually had someone to talk to. Then for Subaru saying, I'll pay whatever the price. Do you really want to be saying that to a witch? Watch her take the gift away. Although deep down Subaru was thinking, at this point, what value did pride have? For an anime cut, Subaru asked about the passage of time while inside of this area. He was worried about leaving Emilia on the cold floor. Thankfully, Echidna clarified time passage being minimal. At the same time, it was funny how she got annoyed and perhaps a little jelly at Subaru asking about a different girl right now. Wasn't he trying to seduce her? Anyway, getting to the next reveal, the Great Rabbit. Oh yes, it's hunting season. One of the 3 great mob beasts, aka demon beasts. The white whale, taken care of. Also the black serpent, and the latest adorable bunch, all made by the Witch of Gluttony 400 years ago. I will point out how these were actually mentioned earlier in ReZero, but the anime cut out the foreshadowing. They are seen as natural disasters in the ReZero world. So the cute little things. They're hard to kill and they keep on multiplying. That last part shouldn't be a surprise. So time to find this isekai exterminator. In the light novel, Echidna further mentioned they were divided from a single individual. If there were no other prey, there would be a chance they could turn on each other. Either way, this does help to explain the previous scene. The great rabbits had come for the buffet of people and demi-humans stuck inside of this perfect cage behind the barrier. Getting to the next reveal, Echidna had a collection of witches here, specifically their souls. The anime didn't mention how Echidna gathered them into her flesh before Volcanica destroyed her body and sealed her away. Next anime cut. Echidna talked about the witches but left out saying that some of the witches may not feel so positive about Subaru. If Subaru treated them the wrong way, they could be dangerous, safe, very dangerous, extremely dangerous, or absolutely dangerous. Gluttony would fall under the absolutely dangerous category. Right now, Subaru is currently a guest in this world, so it would be best for him not to die or he would be at risk at his mind cracking. Oh my god, a wild loli appeared. Are you lost, little girl? I wanted to talk to a witch. I liked how she called Echidna Donna. Talking about cracking, Subaru, weren't you supposed to avoid contact? Already breaking down to the lowly witch. Typhoon, she called herself, the witch of pride. So close to the spelling of typhoon. Next witch, the blonde tsundere, the witch of wrath Minerva, aka the only one that could heal via her punches or attacks in general. In the story, she actually gave me this similar vibe to Felix, partly due to her mindset of saving people, but clearly in the anime she's a different beast to handle. For a small anime cut, Subaru was enjoying the sight of her boobage. It seems that in general the anime has cut out these type of Subaru scenes. Alright, trying this again. The Witch of Gluttony, Dafan. Third time's the charm. Another loli. But this one's into some freaky crap. So the coffin and chains out of the scream vampire, bondage, or torture device. Something tells me that Subaru would pay to bark at that. Looks like she has that demon beast symbol in the middle. By the way, do you admire her initial rejected design? That would have surely gotten Re:Zero more attention. So it turns out this hungry loli wants Subaru inside of her, as expected from the one with the gluttony title. Subaru, keep your arms and legs outside of this witch ride. So why did Gluttony-chan create them? Why not? That colossal whale could feed so many people. Think of all the whale blubber. The bunnies? A buffet of bunny McNuggets. Wouldn't that just be amazing? That's right, Gluttony-chan did her very best. And they need a way to fight back, otherwise it wouldn't be fair. Honestly, how this loli was blushing and drooling over Subaru was making me feel weirder as time went along. So far it seems like she's the first witch to fully embody her sin trait. For a small anime cut, Subaru was thinking there was no way he could reason with this hungry witch. They had different values, and that's really putting it lightly. So how to get rid of them? I was half expecting her to tell him, oh, did you try eating them? But no, mana is what they're looking for. Subaru, time to undergo some mana sage training, let's go. She specifically mentioned a strong magic user. Thankfully, right now at the sanctuary you have two. Hey Roswell, craving some barbecued rabbits? Or Amelia, how about some fluffy popsicles? Although technically she's a spirit user, I'm not sure if that matters. For Gluttony, she's more like a sleeping, starving loli? So more like sloth, or is she simply low energy from not eating? At least Subaru here proved he does have a giant nutsack. Oh mother, I've already defeated your precious whale, and I'm aiming for a fluffy coat next. Any problems? Really Subaru, do you really want to poke the demon bearer like that? You're lucky that she didn't just pancake you with that coffin mobile. Welcome back, Echidna. It is kind of funny that after getting acquainted with a few other witches, Subaru is now feeling like she's like family. Ooh, some witch cookies. Don't worry, no hair. Just don't ask where the chocolate came from. Subaru, don't turn that down. Some people would pay good money to suck on her fluids and munch on her cookie. Why is Subaru so freaking stubborn? You got him going from not being a fan to just a minute ago claiming Echidna was super sane. And now he's like, oh, I'm not gonna trust anything you say. This guy flips so much. For a small anime cut, Subaru specified he didn't have any bad feelings towards Typhoon, especially since she only wanted to talk. After all, there's been so many people that wanted to kill them or actually have done it, but they later became great allies. You gotta love Echidna pouting a bit at Subaru's remarks. It is fun to see her trying to put this strong act, but you know Subaru could tease the hell out of her if he was more self-aware. It is also funny to notice how despite not being the best of guests, Subaru still wants another round of this witch tea party. Who was the one that was easy to read? Or you know, you could just take the trial. It does feel like she's suddenly leading him on, while this guy doesn't even have a clue. As for payment, it seemed like it was almost an afterthought for Echidna. Alright, how about that piece of cloth? It's not like I'm gonna sniff it or anything. For an anime cut here, Echidna teasing him, or was she? She suggested, how about after Subaru died, she would collect his soul. That way he could be her tea party guest till the end of time. Too bad for her that Subaru cannot die. Anyway, return by witch. Where has the other white-haired maiden run off to? Subaru, you've been a bad boy. The shadows are here for you. You've entered the shadow realm. Oh yes, finally the witch appears. It's been so long. And this is way better than just a shadow description that the light novel mentioned. But what did it cost you? Everything. Better hope you could still return. Oh yes, Bakugo here to save the day. What a change from the previous loop. I'm sure the witch won't be too happy about this. I'm predicting incoming WAP. Wet with blood, that is. Hopefully stuck around for the post-credit, finally revealed. Roswaal does have the other Death Note. Oh yes, does this mean he knows the future? Has the clown been using Subaru the whole time? Dun dun dun. So how much did you like this? Was it a bone-chilling episode? What's been the best reveal so far? I definitely love this type of jam-packed episode. It really goes to show how much can be done despite there not being any sort of action stuff. How does Echidna also compare to the other witches? So if you enjoyed and want to see this weekly, be sure to smash that thumbs up. Let's go ahead and pass 6,000 likes this time. Right now I'm still 50-50 for these reviews, but maybe you could persuade me. Anyway, bonus question. Now that you've seen, what, 5 witches? Who's been your favorite and why? I'm really curious about best witch waifu. So definitely subscribe. More juicy ReZero and SAO videos coming, especially one for SAO, and I'll see you guys later.